Oh, wow, that's a bright light. That's gonna make this really hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dan, you asked for the Pogo Tribe to give you some ideas for movies, to tell you our favorite movies. I really can't do that. I mean, I do have a favorite movie of all time, but it's also a cliche. So I figured I'd tell you three of my favorite films from three different categories that I really think you should check out. I think that um, you've watched them. Wow, this is my camera phone, and the light is just blinding. But okay, but my number one favorite indie movie of all time would have to be Away We Go, directed by Sam Mendes. It's got John Krasinski, Maya Rudolph, Allison Janney, Jim Gaffigan, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Laird Hamilton's in it as well. It's his first movie back. It's Sam Mendes' first movie back since American Beauty, and that worked out pretty well for him. And he didn't really lose a step here. It's about, how we as a generation are having kids later in life, yet we have our lives so less together, and it's amazing. It's a great statement about the world. If you're looking for other good ones, the Tracey Fragments with Ellen Page is pretty good, and I would say Garden State is definitely one you should check out with Zach Braff. If you haven't watched that, yes, just yes. My number one suspense film of all time has to be Hard Candy. Hard Candy is amazing. It's got four people in it. The two that I remember off the top of my head are Ellen Page and Sandra Oh. Sandra Oh is a very small part, but Ellen Page is like 16 years old. She plays like a 14-year-old who meets this 30-year-old online, and so you think, oh, the 30-year-old's going to terrorize. Wrong. She actually terrorizes the 30-year-old. It is an intense film. It's amazing. You need to see it. Oh my God. All I can say is if you like films where you walk away not knowing whether to like the main character or dislike the main character, you'll love this film. You will love it because this is the epitome of it. So, I'll do a few more. I don't really have any other suspense films that I like. I mean, Shaun of the Dead really is it. But, my number one action film that I like watching is I'd actually have to say Snatch. Snatch is a British gangster film, and it's really good. I don't really know many of the people in it besides Jason Statham, but it's an unbelievable movie. It's got a lot of action. It's very, very intense, and it's incredibly hilarious. You'll love it, I promise you. For other movies like that, Layer Cake is really good. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is really good. You should check, if you haven't already, I mean everybody has, but you should check out the Bourne Identity series if you like a lot of heavy action films. So yeah, that's that one. The last one is my favorite movie of all time, which is, of course, Shawshank Redemption. One of the best films, in my view, the best film to come out of the 90s. It only lost to LA Confidential because, well, Kevin Spacey was this new guy who nobody had heard of, and, came through and had this huge year, and everybody loved him. But anyways, directed by Frank Darabont, Morgan Freeman's in it, Tim Robbins is in it. It's so heavy, and it's so deep, and you watch it, and if it's your first time watching it, you go, this is just such a sad film, and it's really not. It's really a great film with a really uplifting message, and it's one of the first movies that was ever made into a film that was by Stephen King. It was made into a film because of a book by Stephen King, but it's absolutely amazing, and I love it, and I watch it a million times over, and it'll never get old. And if you're looking for any other films like that, films that are dramas with a bit of comedy, I seriously would say Rudy. And really, that's about it. I mean, those are the two films that I would watch thousands upon thousands of times over again. Alrighty? So, that's what I got. Also, sleeper pick. If you want to watch a movie that is just unlike any movie you'll see, I definitely would say The Rock. The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. Amazing films. Amazing film, I should say. Because I don't like Nicolas Cage, but him with Sean Connery somehow makes him a badass. I don't get it, but he does. Alright, I'm going to turn this off before I'm permanently blinded by this light. I swear to God. This is ungodly. Alright. Thanks for listening, Dan. See you later.